The Das and Don'ts Retro newsletter proudly presents this story from issue number 1, published November 1st of 2023. Every month the Das and Don'ts Retro newsletter publishes retro memories submitted by our readers. For the month of November 2023, we have the following submissions. Brandon from New Orleans, Louisiana writes,
"We couldn't afford electronics. My dad was a laborer with 3 kids, so most of my exposure to new games was at the Kmart display kiosks. E.T. for Atari 2600 seemed pointless, just falling in holes. But I learned 40 years later the game does have a plot and ending. Adventure was really exciting, the dragon was terrifying to my 8-year-old self. The box art was important back then because the on-screen graphics were so limited."
Youssef from Jara, Kuwait writes,
One of my fondest memories, despite how late it was in my life, around my early 20s, was when I picked up Ninja Gaiden and Castlevania on the NES. Both drew and enamored me with their gameplay and visuals, and their music remains a source of comfort for me alongside replaying the games themselves. I find Super Castlevania 4 on the SNES to be pretty radical as well.
Frank Mahjong from London, England writes,
Playing on a ZX Spectrum for the first time at the Science Museum in London. Awful graphics, but Jet Set Willy was lots of fun.
To submit your own memory, visit our homepage at dasanddontstopmywebcommunity.org and click on the link labeled Submit Your Retro Memories to be included in a future issue. The Das and Don'ts team consists of Grizzly Adam, editor, publisher, writer; Jon Mullin, assistant editor, writer; Plendlful, consulting editor; Joe Collett, associate publisher, writer; BlueMSX, writer. Visit our website at dasanddontstopmywebcommunity.org. And don't forget to write to us, submit your retro memory, or, most importantly, sign up for the newsletter. The Das and Don'ts Retro newsletter is published the first of each month. Subscribers get early access.